It's on to Mitjet Baltics, a new racing series with already 8 cars on the grid. So yeah, they look like they have Mercedes designs, BMW designs, but they're all similar. They don't just have a different exterior. They're driving, I think, Renault turbo engines, and they were quite fast in qualifying as well. Let's check out the times. I promise you I will get a little bit more information about the Mitjet Baltics cars for race 2. So right now I know they're fast. That I know, because we see the lap times. So Povilas Jankavičius was 128.2, the fastest. He will start from pole position, and so yeah, in the 28s, a lot of drivers.
All right, guys, welcome to the start grid of the Mitjet Baltic race. We have 8 cars and 8 drivers on the start grid. Obviously, it is something else and something really powerful. You'll see it for yourself once the race gets started. But obviously, look at those beautiful machines. It's just a pleasure to my eyes to witness that here in Riga, Latvia, and the Biķernieki racetrack. Now, Povilas Jankavičius is on the pole position again. That's probably the best place to be. Let's see if Povilas can have a chat with us. Povilas, absolutely amazing to see you racing, guys, here in Biķernieki in the Riga summer race. Now, this is the best spot to be for the start of the race, obviously.
Yeah, not bad at all.
How are you enjoying the weekend so far?
Yeah, I'm enjoying the weather, enjoying the city, so really nice to be here.
Yeah, it's nice to have you guys here. Obviously, it's going to be some tight battling. Talk us through your tactic strategy. What is important in this particular race and with these cars?
Yeah, flat out from the first corner. So.
All right.
But yeah, I think we'll have interesting fight. So yeah, because some guys are really close to each other. So I think you will enjoy watching. So
I mean, according to the qualifying run, that is really close as it gets. Seriously.
Yes. So I hope that it's gonna be the same in the race. You know.
All right. Best of luck to you guys. See you out there.
Thank you.
Cheers. All right, just so you heard the man himself, it's gonna be a tight race, so we can't wait for the race to start. It's only race 1 for the Mitjet Baltic, this Washcar Riga Summer Race Edition, so we'll see them twice today on the live stream and in the grandstands. Huge shout out to all the spectators in the grandstands. We see you, we love you, you are the best, and we absolutely love to have you guys here, as well as we love everybody at the TV screens or computer screens or phone screens, wherever you're watching in the whole wide world. It's the Washcar Riga Summer 2026 edition, going flat out. It's getting really nice and hot here, so we're enjoying ourselves, and let's go and see some racing action.
Yeah, we are ready for the racing action, and it will be really fun. So we see Povilas Jankavičius, Martinas Stankevičius first row. Then we have Ramūnas Grigaitis and Vilijus Reskevičius on the second row. Rokas Kvedaras and Tomas Jatkevičius on the third row. And Martinas Griška and Egidijus Gutaravičius on the fourth row. All really experienced drivers. Yeah. It will be a nice fight. So we see some Mercedes designs, some BMW designs, or everything. Everybody could choose what they would have wanted. Okay. In the qualifying, we see basically, yeah, the top 4 within almost 1 second. No, the top 4 within 3/10. Sorry, yeah, the top 4 within 3/10. So really close racing there. Rokas Kvedaras second behind Reskevičius there. And then a few tenths behind Tomas Jatkevičius. So then we have Martinas Griška and Egidijus Gutaravičius. So yeah, this is the last of the first races. Then we will have a lunch break. And after that, of course, the second races will come. Right now, of course, we see the sun is shining, everything is beautiful, and it's still a long way to go. And after the second races, of course, in the evening at 6 o'clock, we will have the 2-hour endurance race, Hankook Endurance Challenge and Nakhon Endurance Academy driving together with GT cars. From all the classes will see today, from all these classes there will be cars on the grid. So 30 cars, 30 teams on the grid. Some teams are driving with one driver, some teams are driving with 2 drivers, but there is a mandatory pit stop within the race between the 50th and the 70th minute, so then it's the time to come into the pits. It's a minimum 5-minute pit stop, at least for the Nakhon Endurance Academy drivers. and then yeah, if you're driving alone, you just wait in the car basically, or you have to step out. I'm not so precisely into the rules, I can look that up before the race. But yeah, 30 teams, so it will be fun to watch. So right now, still we have the first race of the Mitjet Baltics, and after that we will have the lunch break, as I have said many times. Looks like I want it to come at some point. And after that, we will go on to the second round of sprint races. So yeah, the Mitjet Baltics are on their second warm-up lap, or as we call it, the formation lap. And I'm sure we will get some good racing in. As I said, top 4 within a few tenths in qualifying. It's a completely new racing series here in the Baltics. We had, I think, some midgets before, 10 years ago, 15 years ago maybe. But right now we have a new promoter, organizer of these Mitjet Baltic cars, and let's hope that we will get more and more cars on the grid, and this will be a nice part of the Baltic Touring Car Championship for years to come. Of course, all cars are identical. Everybody is working on the setups and trying to do that, but otherwise completely similar. Okay, they are ready. They are side by side. I hope and I'm sure it will be an exciting race. Side by side, 8 midgets. They're quite popular around the world, so now they have found their way into the Baltics. And we will see the green light in just a few moments, and it's go, go, go! Who will be the winner of the first Mitjet Baltic race? Right now we see Povilas Jankavičius still maintaining that lead, really close there between Grigaitis and Tankevicius, side by side there. As I said, in qualifying 1 minute 28, that's a few seconds faster than the Turbo Cup. But they are much, much lighter, these cars. Much smaller, much lighter. And a bit faster, as it is shown by the lap times. So really clean around the bridge corner. Jankavičius out front, then comes Grigaitis. Grigaitis. There's still new cars, new liveries. Oh no, 28. Yeah, Grigaitis is in the second place, and then come all the other drivers. I think there has been some position changes there a bit as well. That is Vilius Reskevicius up at the third place. Has gone by Martinas Tankevicius. And it's Ziatkevicius who is up to third place. Tankevicius fourth and Reskevicius fifth place. So that's how they line up right now. Okay, we will know right now that Ziatkevicius has the bright orange car. And he is looking forward. He will try to fight against Grigaitis. Ziatkevicius, of course, has been competing in BTC 3 class. Grigaitis has driven BMWs before, I think Porsches as well. About BMWs, I'm sure. We have seen Grigaitis in the past years. And really close, Tankevicius also there in P4, Reskevicius right behind him. Jankavicius has a bit checked out, looks like 1.5 seconds out front. And here we see a maneuver there. Oh! And that is Ziatkevicius spinning out, unfortunately going too fast in the cinema studio corner. He was fighting against Grigaitis there, against Tankevicius, but now yeah, luckily he didn't hit anything. And he will continue, but of course the race is lost. And here we saw Ziatkevicius back up and running. But unfortunately, of course, lost all the positions. Down to 8th place. And we have 15-minute race for the midgets. Yeah, Pavlis Jankavicius almost 2 seconds ahead, checked out a bit, has been quite a bit faster, but now... Oh, and the battle between Tankevicius and Reskevicius is heating up. Reskevicius in the black one, Tankevicius in the white one, and now Reskevicius on the inside. No, there's no place at that point. And we see some different also Mercedes exteriors there. So the chassis is, as I said, all the same, but you can choose your bodywork of liking. And they look quite nimble and going sideways a lot. So yeah, it's quite fast that you can lose the slide. And they're also not big cars. Yeah, with big cars you can slide, catch the car, but here you have to be really quick with your hands on the steering wheel. Oh, and there's a cameraman in front of our camera. Okay, Jankavicius still with the fastest time. But the big battle right now, it was Tankevicius against Reskevicius, but now they're catching up to Grigaitis as well. And their own battle there for Grishka, Kvedaras and Gutaravicius. Ziatkevicius, of course, here in the last position. And will it be a move there? Tankevicius going by Grigaitis on the hospital corner, and like a formation flight there, these three drivers, Tankevicius, Grigaitis, Reskevicius also looking for an opportunity there. So we see Lithuanian drivers in this midget class. It is promoted by the Lithuanians, but I'm sure there will be, looking at this racing, maybe there will be some drivers thinking about this as well. From Estonia or from Latvia. And now Raceway on the inside on the last corner. It's not usually done there, but what a move there by the young driver Vilius Raceway, getting by Ramūnas Grigaitis, who has lost 2 positions within 1 lap. So around not half distance, but getting to that. 8.5 minutes to go. Martinas Stankevičius in the previous lap with the fastest lap time. Here we see the leader, Povilas Jankavičius, out front. Martinas Stankevičius, after losing some positions on the first lap, that was some sliding and sideways action, but keeping it together. You hear it from the tire noise. Yeah, Stankevičius back up to speed after a bit of problematic maybe first laps. And Grigaitis, who was in 2nd place, now down to 4th, but really competitive this fight for 2nd place. As they spread out a little bit, the race has calmed down a little bit. Everybody getting in their respective speeds. But maybe it's the silence before the storm. Looks like there will be part 2 between Stankevičius and Raceway. Nice looking cars, these Mitjets. Somebody said that they remind a bit of the Legend cars, but they are quite smaller, not so aerodynamic, and with less power as well. But these look like, yeah, they look like real cars, but a bit smaller. These Mitjet Baltic cars. And if you want to find something more about them, you spell it out Mitjet. And now a move by Raceway on Stankevičius on the hospital corner, and he gets it done. A brave move by Raceway. Let's see if Stankevičius can get this place back. We see Grigaitis, who was on pace with them, has lost a bit out in the previous lap. He was around 1.5 seconds slower than this duo, who are actually faster than the leader, Povilas Jankavičius, but he has a 2.5 second gap, so he doesn't need the last few tenths. He doesn't need to squeeze them out, as we have 6 minutes to go in this first ever Mitjet Baltic race. And we see Stankevičius is not giving up. Raceway has to look forward. Let's try to not focus on the car behind. Do your own laps, do your own race. So still 5 minutes to go. I think we have around 5 to 10 minute delay right now, because at 1:30 on the schedule it was planned that Formula Historic will have their free practice, so we will have around 10 minutes shorter lunch break. Looks like that, because the start of race 2 of the V1600 is planned at 2:15, so 14:15. We won't have so much time to rest, but we will rest in the evening. Right now it's action, racing action at the Vashkar Riga Summer Race 2026, the first round of Baltic Touring Car Championship, also of 2026, and we still have the big fight going on between Raceway and Tankevicius for second place. Yeah, 3.5 seconds ahead. Here we see the leader, Povilas Jankavicius, doing a great job. And of course, he also has to do a good lap time because that counts as well. So 3:30, 3:20 to go. That means I would say around 2 to 3 laps. Looks like that in this opening race of the Mitjet Baltics. Still really close between all, going a bit wide, both drivers, Raceway and Tankevicius. Would be interesting to see what's going on through the mind of Martinas Tankevicius right now. Is he pushing as much as he can, or is he leaving something in the tank? Maybe for some last lap overtaking hero maneuvers. No hero maneuvers for Povilas Jankavicius, he's clear out front. And we are going right now into the last lap, because I think during this lap the clock will run out. So not many chances for Tankevicius to try something on Raceway. But as I said, great to have 8 cars on the grid. Because it's always, not easy to get so many cars in the first year for a new class. So good job by the Mitjet Baltics team. And they have catched up with Jankavicius. Is there a problem with the race leader? Povilas Jankavicius is going much slower. He has lost lots of time there. What has happened to the race leader? He was 3.5 seconds ahead. Now they are right behind him, Raceway and Tankevicius. Was there a bigger mistake, or is there a technical issue, or what has happened to Jankavicius? He's holding on for the win. Or was it deliberate to have a nicer photo at the end of the race? I don't think he's thinking about that. Povilas Jankavicius did make some mistake here, and we see Raceway trying on the inside to get by, really close side-by-side racing. But Povilas Jankavicius still gets the win, but only by 2/10. Vilius Raceway second, and Martinas Tankevicius third. Ramūnas Grigaitis finishing in 4th position. And we wait for the other competitors who are a bit further behind, but still together, so that's fun. Here we see over the finish line, Martinas Grishka gets up 1 place, Rokas Kvedaras in 6th, Egidius Gutravic in 7th, and Tomas Jatkevich, who had his spin, in 8th place. So that's it for the first races. A bit of drama in the end. Now we will see the results, we will check out the highlights, we will speak with the drivers, and then it's lunch break until around 2:15. Yeah, around 2:15. That's the plan to get the second races underway. We will have some practice also during this time, but yeah, I will be back for the second race of V1600 at around 2:15.
Pēdējais aplis. Krišova.
All right, guys, here we are with Paulius Jankovic, the winner of Mitjet Baltics of race number 1. Paulius, huge congratulations. That was a good race, although at one point we thought you were on your own there, no one actually following you, and then by the end of the race you lost a little bit of speed, or they were faster. What happened there?
I just cooled down the engine because it got higher temperature.
Okay.
Probably we'll have to take some tape off the radiator to cool it down. So I just slowed down to cool the engine, and then the guys came. So, but it was the last lap, so.
You did everything you told me before the start, flat out from beginning till the end, so that's well done.
Because it's 15 minutes race, it's not endurance that you have to care for your tires, so just flat out.
Fantastic job. We enjoyed having you out there, a fantastic look, and of course, let's see what the racing action brings in race 2.
Thank you. Yeah, I will start before race 2, so it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of battling. All right,
I have to watch.
You heard the man. All right, that's well fun, well good, and obviously the sort of first half of the sprint races we have done and dusted, and of course now we'll have a little break, and after that around 2 o'clock I think we, or no, around 3 o'clock we come back with race 2 for each of the sprint races. Of course, we're getting ready for the endurance race of the 2-hour race, which is going to start at 6 o'clock. You still have a chance actually to join us here in Biķernieki racetrack in Riga, Latvia, if you're watching and grilling and whatever you're doing in your garden. So make sure you plan the trip to the track as well. Obviously, there's a full racing day tomorrow as well in the Washcar Riga Summer Race 2026. So you still haven't lost anything. But meanwhile, we are now having a little breather. We'll give Arthur some rest as well. We'll have some food, and then we'll get back to it. Make sure you stay tuned wherever you're watching. Shouts out.